Hi everyone, thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and start by concealing these brows with the glue stick. And we're just gonna go ahead and go against the grain of the brow, so to speak. Have some bushy ethnic brows, gotta cover them. Use a little brush to kind of work it in. There we go. Let it dry, let it dry. Next, we go in with an orange concealer. This is to kind of conceal the darkness in the brows. Work it in with the little brush. Now some translucent powder to set these bad boys. There we go. Just dab it with a big fluffy brush. Okay, we're ready. I'm gonna start off with some Wolf White and my number 2 Low Cornell round brush, and I'm gonna kind of outline where my paint is going to look like it's dripping. Later on I'm gonna correct this design, but I kind of wanted to give myself a place where to start. Yay! Okay, now a 1-inch flat brush, and I am gonna load it up with the first color, which is red. Looks a little orange, but trust me, it is red. It is Firehouse Red. Yay. Okay. Now we're going with a little bit of orange. I'm gonna try to blend it in there. See, my eyebrows, I think they needed another coat, but oh well. It also would have helped if maybe I would have taken off the eyebrow gel, but I didn't. I'm gonna blend it in with the sponge. It looks a little bit better when you blend it in with the sponge there. Next, we're going into some yellow. Look at that bright yellow. It is so pretty. Go ahead and blend it into the orange as well so that it looks like it's seamlessly just coming together there. Very pretty. And next, we're gonna go ahead and get some lime green. Now usually it just goes from yellow to green, but I'm gonna use lime green to kind of give it a sort of a gradient. Just blend it in with the yellow as well. Next, we're going in with some Kelly green, or some, real green there, and blending it in. You see, it kind of gives it that gradient effect. It looks really nice. All right, make sure it's blended in there. And next, we're going to spritz our sponge, and I'm going to get some sky blue again so that we can create a sort of gradient effect there. And I'm blind as a bat, so I need my glasses. Sorry. Blend it in. Alright. Next, we're going to spritz the same sponge, pick up some true blue on there, and just make sure that you blend it into that sky blue. Again, it's going to give it that sort of kind of ombre effect. Going to blend it in. Of course, rainbows always look beautiful. And then lastly, I grabbed my 3/4 brush from Silly Farm, and I'm going to use the color Uva, which translates to grape in English, and that is from Aquabond. It's a very pretty color. I switched over to the sponge again because I want it to blend very well, and the sponge just seems to give that good blending effect. Now we're going to clean it up. Clean it up with wipies. What are an artist's face painter's best friend? Wipies. Why? Because you wipe away your mistakes. Kind of clean it up a little bit. There we go. I did get my James Charles palette, but you know what? I didn't really need it. I was going to do some shading, and then I kind of changed my mind. So disregard. You really don't need the shading. But here I am doing it and struggling. I cleaned off the middle part because I'm actually going to place a heart with this one stroke. Actually, it's a rainbow cake from Silly Farm, and I'm going to use 3 of the colors, the pink, the orange, and the gold, and make a beautiful one-stroke heart there in the middle. Sorry I cut off the frame a little bit there. Apologies, but it's all good. All right, now that my little heart is laid down, we're going to go ahead and glitter. I sprinkled all the corresponding glitters to the matching colors. Sorry, I forgot to press record. I did use that Fix to fix it on there and make sure that it wouldn't come off. Next, we're gonna outline with some Wolf Black and my number 2 Low Cornell brush. We're gonna start with the heart, just to give us a center focal point there. Then we're gonna go ahead and go around every drippy part. Again, wipies are an artist's best friend. Wiped it off and started again like nothing happened. Nothing to see here, people. Keep going. Give it some depth and definition there. We're gonna go around with the white as well. And this is gonna give it a sort of 3D effect. I'm gonna go around the whole design there. All right, and then add some highlights to the drippies to make it look interesting. Then I did use this Diva stencil, my favorite stencil. It is like a damask, I guess you could say, to give the heart a little bit more of interest there. And I put that right in the center of the heart. Very pretty. Now some lashes, ooh, yes, and some liner. And then some chunky glitter in the middle. And there we go. Happy Pride 2019, everybody. Thanks for watching.